Okay. So here's the good news. Some of you are like, that test is bad news. I got good news for you. This chapter is easy and it's quick. Okay, so if you're like, I have a C now, you know what? And you're like, and I don't want to retake. Guess what? The next chapter is going to be a lot easier. Okay, so we got the hard chapter out of the way. We're going to talk about some easier stuff. A lot review, but you still have to pay attention, okay? Because I am going to teach you some new things. We're jumping ahead to chapter 11. Jumping ahead to chapter 11, because chapter 5 is a little bit harder. I thought your brains would like a break. Okay, that's the way it is. So we are talking today about something called measures of center. So chapter 11 is all about measuring data. So if we have a set of information, like for example, if we took everybody's shoe size in here, that would be a set of data, right? We should do that? Yeah. We very well could do that. We want to be able to talk about what do we think is our average shoe size, okay? So things like that, when we talk about measures of center, they are ways to describe data, okay? So there are 3 measures of center. Okay, and we're going to say that this is ways to describe data. Data is kind of, I don't like that word. It's like very formal word, data. But just data just means a bunch of numbers that we got from people. Okay, so measures of center, also a very mathy term. Measures of center, they just want to talk about them as a group. There are 3. The first one is mean. Okay, mean is another name for something that we already know what to do. What is mean? And you should know this. Yeah, mean is another name for average. Math is weird sometimes, you guys, and they use the word mean for a couple different things. And so, they use the word average for a couple different things. And so they apparently had to have another name for it. I don't know. And we already know how to find average. How do we find average?
You add everything up and then divide it.
Yep. Add all the numbers. And then divide by the number of numbers. Okay, we talked about that. That's a lot of numbers on that line of the paper. Okay, so let's talk. We're going to pause a second. We're going to do one example because you guys did pretty good on our warm-up. So let's do this. Why don't you, we'll do shoe size because we can. No, let's do this. Let's do it a little bit easier. We'll go shoe size another day. Let's go number of siblings you have. Do you know what siblings are?
No.
Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. Okay, so let's go brothers and sisters, but not step. Okay? Not step, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. Okay, ready? Everybody got your number? You know what I'm asking you? Okay. Bryson, what you got? 2. Abby.
4.
Sergio. Aubrey. 1. Sawyer. Oh.
0.
2. And we're on the right. Hunter. 1. 2. 2. 1. 0. Ben.
3.
4.
5.
4. Liam.
2.
2. Elijah.
Oh, you know. 4.
Shulo.
13. You go.
He's not lying.
Holy
Wait,
cow.
no. I said 12.
12. Shoe size.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep.
That was crazy.
Not Steph.
Adopted.
Oh, what?
There you go. Okay, so what I would like you to do is find the average. Okay? I'll count up how many numbers there are for you to make your life easier. Okay, there are 25 numbers there.
Please say that in your head.
Yeah, that's all I was about to say.
Right. It's okay, it's just everybody's looking at different numbers. Yeah? What do you get?
63.
Yo.
Divided by.
I got 2 divided by what?
63.
Well,
Oh, that's 72?
what did you get?
I got 65 and I got 67. I got 2.3. I got 2.8.
Okay, so
Doesn't really work out.
let's talk about how many. So let me say this.
It's right.
What does it add up to?
71.
63.
It's 71.
It's 63.
I got 63.
Yeah, I got 63.
Alright.
What?
Okay, so listen, here's what I want to say. I know that you all know how to add up the numbers. It's hard to do it on a big list of numbers that you can't cross them off as you go. I'm pretty sure there's 63. So let me just double check. This is 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is 20. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 17. And this is 12, 16, 18, 26.
Okay, 63.
So I think that's 63.
I don't know.
Yeah. So 63 divided by 25 is what?
It's around 2.52.
2.52. Okay. So, average number of siblings, 2.52. Now, let me ask you this question. This is a great time to discuss this. What would happen if we took Case's number out? Sorry. All of you have to know about Case. All his siblings start with C, and I totally just got them all confused in my head. So, sorry. I'm so sorry. If you take Case's number out, listen please, if you take Case's number out, what would happen to our average?
Go down.
Why?
By a lot.
It would drop by a lot. Why?
Because he's not one.
Okay, because he got a lot of siblings, but why? Not why does he have a lot of siblings? Why mathematically would it go down?
Because you're taking 12 out of the average.
Now I'm taking 12 out of this, right? So I'm taking 12 out of this, which would drop it to what?
51.
51, and we would, if we take Case out, we would be dividing by what? We would divide by 24. So we take one out of here, but we take a big one out of here. Okay? What's that number?
2.125.
Look at that is a pretty significant drop. Okay? This is not what I intended to talk about it. This has a name. If you have one person whose number is far away from everybody else, do you remember it? It's an outlier. This is an outlier. So an outlier is an unusual value in our data set. And an outlier changes the mean a lot. Right? So anyway, I just want to talk about that. We'll talk about it again later, but it was a good time to talk about it. Okay, so that is mean. Mean, add them up, divide by how many there are. The next one is median. Okay, we'll practice this one a little bit more because there's some special things that we got going on. Median is the middle number. Okay, median is the middle number, but the deal is that the numbers have to be in order. Okay, you can't just be like, it's the middle number of that. The middle number of that is 3. I don't just made that up. You have to put the middle number when the numbers are in order. And we put them in order smallest to biggest. Okay, so we're going to do this one together. Kyle, I don't need you to have to write all of these down. We'll do some smaller ones, but we'll talk about it with this. So let's see. Take a look at my numbers over there. How many zeros do I have? 2 zeros. Oh, that's beautiful. And then how many ones you guys count?
7.
6.
Maybe 7.
8.
Oh, 8.
8.
Wait, what are we saying?
So what are we doing? Oh, no.
Okay, how many 2s?
3, 4,
6. 7.
1, 2, 3,
5, 6.
6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. How many 3s?
2, 3.
3 3s. How many 4s?
3, 4.
2?
2.
Oh, no, one above the 12. Yep.
And then, yeah.
And if we have 1 5?
2.
2, 5.
Oh, 2 5s. And a 12. Okay.
That's not numbers.
So, when we find the median, what you're doing, you might remember this from middle school. You remember this from middle school? Remember what you do?
You X off one on each side.
Yeah, you X off one on each side. So my arms are not big enough to do this. Maybe they are. So you're cross off, and you're just walking your way in, right? Just back and forth is easier. I can't do it with my left hand. Right, so cross them off until you get to the middle. This is a big set of numbers. Until you get to 2. 2 is the middle. Okay, that's the median. That is pretty easy, right? To cross them off. So there are some weird things that can happen. So I want to practice a couple smaller ones. So we're not doing this with 25 numbers. Yeah.
Isn't it if you have like an even or an odd, and then you can have 2?
So yes. No, there's never one median, but we're going to talk. I had coffee this morning. My words are a little bit jumbly. There's only ever one median. Only ever one. Okay. But I'll show you what happens when you have an even number of things. Okay, so let's do a couple examples here. Okay, so there's your number, your list of numbers. I'd like you to find the median for me. I'm making your life a little bit easier so there are fewer numbers, and I put them in order for you, which I will not always do. I know, right, Elijah? So good. Bryson, what'd you get? What'd you get?
15.
Do you guys agree? 15 is correct. Okay, because you can walk your fingers in small enough. You can go no, like do, and then your fingers meet at 15. So your median. Okay, being able to find median, super important. Okay, so then let's talk about this one. So. Okay, find the median. Hang on. Yep, find the median for me, please. Okay. What's the this one? Okay, so this one's a little bit different, and this is maybe what Sawyer was talking about. If you start crossing these off, you end up with 2. Okay, so the median is right there. So a median divides your set in half. So you can look at this. Do you see how many numbers are on the left side of my line? How many numbers are on the left side of the line? 4. How many are on the right side of the line? 4. Median divides your set of numbers in half. Okay, now, where is that? It's between a 6 and a 6. So what number is between a 6 and or a 6?
6.
It's a 6. Okay, so if you're not sure, the way that you can tell is if you end up with an even number here, you add them together and divide by 2. So 6, right? Because it's 12, right? It's 6 plus 6 is 12. Divided by 2 is 6. What if it's 3?
Yeah.
It's only ever 2. Okay, so then let's try this one. Okay. Where, I don't want to know the number, but between what 2 numbers is your median here? Yep, it's between 24 and 37. Now, guess what? I don't know what's halfway between those. So, add them together, which is 61. Yeah? Or no? Divide by 2. So 30.5 is the median. 30.5 is exactly halfway in between 24 and 37. So the median does not actually have to be a number that you see in your list of data. Okay? So Sawyer, does this answer your question about, like, is this what you were talking about? Okay, that's what I was thinking. Do you have questions about median? Mr. Shulo? Okay. Questions about median? Okay, last one is the mode. Okay, mode. What's mode? Do you remember? It's the one that happens most often. Did I spell that wrong?
Oh, no.
Okay, it looks funny to me.
No, you're good.
Okay, the mode is the one that happens most often. So it's occurring most often. So let you write that down, and then we'll go back to our list on the board. I will say that it is easier after you have them in order to decide. That's the wrong thing. Whew. It's easier when you have them in order to see what one is the most often occurring number. Well, let me ask you this question. Without counting even, before you count, it comes down to a competition between 2. What 2 numbers are your possibles? 1 or 2, right? Those are the ones that have the most. I have this and I have 2. When you start counting, there are more 1s than there are 2s. So the mode on this is 1. So we found the mean, which was 25.2. We found the median, which was 2. And we found the mode that was 1. Right? Mean, median, and mode. Here's the deal. You have to remember which one is which. Okay? So on a test, I'm going to say find the mean. You have to remember what mean is. So I know Miss Barnhart, she told me last year, and this is the best thing I think I've ever heard, that mean people are average.
It's what I was taught as a kid.
Mean people are average.
They're not cool.
They're not cool. Okay? So mean is average. Median reminds me of the word medium, which I feel is like middle. I don't know. That's all I got for that one.
Small, medium, large, medium's kind of.
Yeah, small, medium, large. And then mode sounds like most. Mode, and most. Often. Mode. They're gonna say mo, Abby. Okay? So you gotta be able to remember which is which. Mean, median, and mode. So let's practice all those together. So, let me give you a set of numbers here. So let's say 10, 15, 3, 6, 14, 14, 9, 14. Okay, I'd like you to find mean, median, and mode, please, for me. Mean, median, and mode. If there is something that you do not understand, now is the time to raise your hand and ask, because we are going to be moving on shortly from this.
Isn't 14?
You have to find 3 things.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Ow. Wait, don't you have to go to
Yeah. Oh, you missed one.
Zachary?
Okay, so one thing I would like you to tell me how many numbers there are up there. 8. There are 8 numbers up there, so if you don't have 8 numbers written on your paper, you're gonna be wrong on almost all of them. Okay, so it's important, you guys. Even though I've done this a long time, I always count how many and make sure I at least have that many numbers on my paper if I'm transferring it over. Otherwise, you're not gonna get it right. What's your first step? What should you do? You can. I probably would do something else first, but that's okay. I just put mine in order. And you guys, here's the smart thing for you. Do it or don't do it. This one's not, doesn't matter. If you're taking notes, I wouldn't even write that down. I would put them in order when I wrote them down. Just saying, because that's going to save you time. But whatever. So I'm going to put mine in order just a second. So 3, 6, 9, 10. We've got a bunch of 14s and a 15. Okay. So add them all up. What do they add up to? 85? 85. If you got 71, you missed a 14. Okay, divided by 8, and you get, I saw the 10.625. So listen, here's what I'm going to say to you. You can ignore this if you want, but I like to say points for you. If you show me what, you don't have to show me all the plussing. That's silly. You're doing it on your calculator. I'm doing it on my calculator. If you show me this division here on your test, the 85 divided by 4 part, or 85 divided by 8 part, when we take a test and a quiz, I can figure out, just like somebody said, I got 71. I know right away you missed a 14. I can then give you partial credit. Okay, so if you show me this, I can be like, oh, maybe you write this down and you type in your calculator wrong. I can go, oh, you knew it was 85 over 8. I know you know what you're doing, and then you lose less points. You don't have to, but it's worth your time. Because what if you make a mistake? Okay. What's the median? 12. Median is 12. But if you don't have all the numbers, you're not going to get 12. You end up with the median right here. They got to add those two together. So 24 divided by 2 is 12. Okay? What's a mode? 14. Okay? So I was thinking about what I want you to do. I think we'll keep going. So I want you to think about, so there are some of you that did not get all of those right. So I want you to take a second and think about where your mistake was. So maybe your mistake was you didn't. Good heavens, Liam.
Why are your shoes on? No, I don't. Yeah.
Maybe don't lean back in your chair or forward in your chair. Either way. Maybe don't do that. What I was saying is I want you to think about why you didn't get it right. So maybe you missed a number. Maybe you didn't put them in order. Think about that, and then we're going to try one more time. And this is going to be the last one of these that we do today. We'll do a little bit different things tomorrow. So let's go. Okay, so Sergio, all three, mean, median, and mode. You didn't last time. I'll move that up a little bit so you can see it better. Oh my gosh. People on either side of you are going to need to move because the lighting is going to come straight at the line.
You are dead center.
You are literally dead center.
It's very
No, it's not.
That's from.
Huh?
Wait a second, what do you do? No, that's a problem. Wait a second. Oh, I know why. Look. What do you divide by? Divide by 2 adds up to 279. So that part is correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll fix that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. No. Correct. Okay. So let me actually I want to talk about 2 things about this. Okay, one of them came up, it's a really good discussion point. What's the mean? Okay, mean is 46.5. What does this all add up to?
279.
And we divide by, and you said 46.5. Okay, so listen, I was talking with a couple of people and one of them got 139.5 as their mean. I want you to listen. It's not to tell you to laugh at, but if your mean is not between these 2 numbers, you made a mistake, right? So it's a good way to go, oh, I did something wrong, okay? I like it when we get those things because then you're like, oh, I should do something different. Where between what 2 numbers is the median? Right here. What is the median? 30. I just can't hear you. 8.5. Okay. Now, this is the other thing I want to talk about. What number happens the most often? None of them. So what we would say, we either say none or we say no mode. We do not just randomly pick one number. Okay. Wait, sorry. No randomly picking numbers. This is none or no mode. Okay. You may put the things away. We will pick up with this tomorrow. We will have homework tomorrow. Listen, if you want some help on your chapter, if you're doing a retake and you want some help on that, you are welcome to come in during success.